Hi, I'm Gassor and I'm going to take you through the twist kick. This kick is a very unorthodox and deceptive technique, so therefore is a very useful technique to possess. The motion of this kick is very difficult for some people to understand, so before I break the kick down, I'm going to show you a few stretches that will help you understand the motion of the technique. Okay, sit down, straighten both your legs out to the front, fold one leg in and place it on top of your other leg's thigh. Now the same side of the leg extended, you're going to use that arm to support the foot, and with the other hand, you're going to gently push the knee down and then relax. Push down and relax. Now what we're doing, we're trying to get our knee into position to create the twist kick motion. So if I lift this leg up a little bit higher so you can see my knee is starting to point more downwards, which will give me the angle when I extend for the twist kick. The next stage from here then, once we have done both sides and repeated a few times, is to grab our knee with our opposite hand and then grab the inner edge of our foot and start to extend for the full motion of the twist kick. When you can do that, you can lean against the wall and try the same thing standing. All you have to do is lift your knee up, place your opposite hand on top of your knee, grab the inner edge, push the knee down, and extend the leg out, and you get the motion of your twist kick. Now you don't have to hold your leg there for a long amount of time. You can extend it and just pull it back. Remember, when we're doing the twist kick, it's not meant to be done slow. We're going to be performing the twist kick quite fast, so it only needs to get used to being there for a split second. So if you can stretch and hold it a little while, then it's going to help you with the twist kick motion. One other thing to mention before I break down the kick is the main application is to hit someone to the side of us. But since when we spar, the person is mainly in front of us, we've modified the kick to attack the person that's in front of us. But when you can do the kick in front, you'll be able to do the kick also to the side. Okay, the easiest way to first do the twist kick is to go into your fighting stance and to perform the kick off your rear leg. From here then, step one, you're going to turn your front foot to release your hip. Step two, you're going to bring your hips forward, lift your knee up and turn your foot slightly in. Now if you struggle to get into this position, you can lift your knee up straight like the front snap kick and then turn your foot in to get into the correct position for the twist kick. From here then, extend, strike with the ball of your foot so it digs into the target. But if you're striking a little bit higher, you can strike with the instep due to the demand in flexibility. And then you can either place your leg down in front or back behind. Now one of the main things I didn't mention there was the arms. Now there's three ways, in my opinion, of using your arms. Some people like to turn their front foot, lift their knee up, get in this position and use these arms coming down to the side so they get a little bit more momentum that way. Some people prefer to have one hand up and have their one arm on the outside of the leg. Again, creates more momentum for different people. And then the other version is actually keeping both your arms up. If you want to learn the kick to the side for application, all you have to do is start in your parallel position, turn the hip in of the non-kicking leg so your hips are more square on the side you are kicking. From there then, lift your knee up, turning your foot in, make the twist kick and bring the leg back down. Now pointers to improve your twist kick. Make sure you are turning the front foot out to release your hips to generate more power in your twist kick. If you don't turn that front foot, then you won't be able to create the momentum and the angle for your twist kick, so you're going to end up with a weak and inefficient twist kick. Next pointer is to make sure as you lift, you're turning your foot in to already set the angle for the twist kick. Now if you're experienced, you can lift your knee up straight to disguise the kick as, say, a front snap kick, and then turn it into the twist kick to score the point on your opponent. But if you're inexperienced and you struggle to get that angle, then lifting the leg up like this straight away will give you a better angle for your twist kick and in turn make it easier for you to do. An important pointer is to extend the leg and recoil it back in as fast as possible. This way the speed will create more power in your twist kick, but not only that, the opponent will have less chance of grabbing your leg and using it against you or rushing you whilst you're still on one leg and more vulnerable to be out of balance. If you are still struggling with the angle of the twist kick, practice the stretches at the beginning and I'm sure it will improve. Remember as well, when you're extending your leg, your arms are very important in creating momentum. Now, which one depends on what you feel most comfortable doing. Like I said, some people prefer their guard up completely, some people prefer putting their arms to the side, and some people prefer the one arm on the outside of the kicking leg. If there is another way, stick to that and do what works for you. Even though it is your choice, I recommend you keep your guard up if you are sparring, so you have less chance of getting hit. When striking with a twist kick, make sure you are using the ball of your foot. It is more dense and has less surface area, meaning it will penetrate into the target, causing more damage. When we are striking high section, we can also use the instep. The main target areas are to the inside of the leg to buckle and set up other techniques. The groin to drop the opponent. The ribs when they are open and exposed. The solar plexus to win the opponent, leaving them defenseless. The chin to jar the neck and potentially cause knockout. And the face. Last pointer is to make sure you place your leg down after completing your twist kick. This way you can spring back if the opponent is coming in, or you're in balance to throw other techniques. Whereas if you land flat-footed, then you're more vulnerable to the opponent's counter because you won't be able to move in time. If you want to perform the twist kick off your lead leg, all you have to do is transfer the body weight onto your back leg, lift your knee up and turn your foot in, just like step 2. When we're at this position, it's exactly the same. We throw a twist kick and then we place the foot down. We can also do a skip twist kick to close range. All we have to do is pretend our back leg is the cat and our front leg is the mouse. Now we don't want the cat to get the mouse. So as the cat comes in, the mouse is already gone, we're initiating our technique, and it's less telegraphed and it's faster. Whereas if the cat comes in and gets the mouse, then we're at this point, which means we're more vulnerable because we're out of balance. We get kicked, we're going to go flying, and also we're a little bit more open. Whereas if the leg's already up, we're a little bit covered with our leg. So as the cat comes in to get a mouse, the mouse is gone, and we've completed our twist kick. If you want to land this kick in light to semi-contact sparring, then I suggest you lift the leg like you're going to do a front snap kick, and then change into your twist kick. This will draw the opponent's guard ready for the impact of the front snap kick, leaving other areas open for the twist kick to have more chance of landing. The good thing about the twist kick is that it's very unorthodox and deceptive, meaning your opponent is not expecting it. So you do have a high chance of pulling off a twist kick and scoring that point in light to semi-contact sparring. I do not recommend this kick for full contact sparring as it's not a very strong kick. This concludes my tutorial on the twist kick, so check my channel for other tutorials and subscribe for future tutorials. Thank you.